What do our desires say about us? It's a question that lingers in the back of our minds, often reflecting our innermost hopes and fears. Today, I want to dive into the concept of desires, what they mean, how they shape our lives, and why they're so crucial to our human experience. Desires manifest in so many areas of our lives, emotionally, physically, and even in our careers. I've found that even my own desires intertwines with my art. For instance, in this video, I painted an old record, painting something that seems outdated and turning it into something like my longing for exploration and freedom. It's a reflection of what I want, but sometimes struggle to articulate. I mean, if you're an artist, or even if you're creative and you do something like you sew or even interpretive dancing, okay, I've seen the TikToks, okay? I am not going to make anyone do interpretive dancing unless they want to, okay? Point being, have you ever noticed how our desires can become a canvas for what we can't always express? Whether it's yearning for connection, success, or simply a moment of peace. These feelings are universal. I kind of believe we all want the same things if you come in with a mind of good intent, wanting others to be good because you're good. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? I hope so. So let's start talking about healthy versus unhealthy desires. Not all desires are created equal. Sorry, they're not. And that's why it's so essential to find a balance between pursuing our desires and recognize when they might tip into unhealthy territory. Self-awareness and impulse control come into play here. Now, this is when the therapy decides to come out. Let's talk about the cognitive behavioral therapy triangle. I love this, okay? So, here's the triangle, all right? And each point, there's a thoughts, feelings, behaviors, okay? They all intertwine with each other. So, let's break it down. Break it down. Break it down. I know I'm a loser. I'm a loser, baby. Where are you? And I am so sorry. Ignore that. Okay. Back to the triangle. Our thoughts can affect our feelings. Our feelings can affect our behaviors. And our behaviors allow physical reactions to happen in reality. Here's an example. I want to smoke a cigarette. I really want to smoke a cigarette. Does wanting a cigarette make me smoke a cigarette? No. But what if I focus on it so hard, like I'm telepathically creating a visual of a cigarette up into my mouth and it is lit and we are enjoying a nicotine ride? Does that actually happen? No. Now what if I physically went out and bought a pack of cigarettes and lit up a lighter with my finger and started smoking it? Would it happen then? Yes, bingo. I had a long, stressful day at work, and the only thing that was gonna help me was a cigarette, baby. That was my behavior. My behavior made it happen. Not my thoughts, not my feelings. It's natural to want to indulge on a dessert or binge watch a new show, but we have to ask ourselves, are these short-term indulgences creating long-term happiness? Or are they just short-term gains, short-term escapes? Finding that balance is key. And know that our behaviors is the only thing that is stopping us. Unfulfilled desires can weigh heavily on our mental health. And trust me, I know firsthand how frustration and anxiety can bubble up when we feel so disconnected from what we want. This is where my background in mental health really informs my perspective. It is so crucial to acknowledge those feelings and manage them in a balanced, mindful kind of way. What's that saying? More mindful, more demure. Creating art has been my outlet for letting those feelings out, turning those unfulfilled desires into something more tangible. I've been doing a lot of videos, like I've done one over Anchor. This was kind of the same ordeal, But we have a lot of feelings. Humans have a lot of feelings. And sometimes we let them out in a really unhealthy way, like yelling at other people. I used to do that a lot. It's not easy letting all this just fly away. Okay? I know just painting something isn't gonna fix the whole world. When you're feeling a type of way, like, hey, I'm jealous because they're doing that, and I'm over here doing this. A little scribble scrabble ain't gonna hurt ya. Little double dab. What are some ways that you manage your desires? Perhaps journaling or another creative expression could help. When our desires clash over our mental health challenges, it can feel like a battle between light and dark within ourselves. Understanding this conflict is essential for personal growth. Having obsessions can also turn into desires in a way. Sometimes it's healthy, and sometimes it's not. Distinguishing the two categories can be challenging. So you can ask yourself, this is what I ask myself. It's just 4 simple words. Is this serving me? Yes? Go. No? Just no. Plain and simple. So how can we embrace our desires while still working towards balance? It's about accepting these feelings as a part of the human experience. Each desire is a piece of us, guiding us for what we truly want in life. Of course, you should go after your desires. If it's something that has been burning inside of your mind that you will be so obsessed with until you can receive/achieve it, this desire, then go for it, honey. But if it's causing you pain, depression, and exhaustion, it might not be worth chasing anymore. So here's your journal prompt. I encourage you to reflect on your own desires. What do they reveal about you? My desire is to become a full-time artist. I've been wanting this my entire life, and it's not going to stop me. I'm obsessed with it. I'm here for it. It's a desire. It's achievable. Do I want a cigarette every now and then? Absolutely. Do I do it all the time? No. I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below, or take a moment to express them creatively through art, journaling, dancing, or whatever you like. Remember, it's okay to have desires. That's what makes us human. Y'all know what it is. Stay artsy. Stay fartsy.
And most importantly,
Stay magical.
yeah!
Breakdance. The Australian girl from the Olympics. I'm so sorry. You did a great job.